What's poppin', peep up? What's poppin', lockin'? What's going on, y'all? I am Lady 2 Cent. That's what I said, 2 Cent, because I'm going to give you my 2 cents opinion. I'm new to this thing. I'm new to this whole media thing. I just want to come on here and just speak my mind. And for you all to give me an opportunity to present myself. Um, I'm out here doing my thing. And this show is going to be about talking, comedy, you name it. We're here to entertain you. But first, we want to get on some topics, okay? First thing first, everybody is talking about this Will Smith and Chris Rock event / Jada Pinkett. My opinion is probably going to seem a little, I would say, a little offbeat. Only because I look at things from a different point of view. Not from just a straight black, white, gray. I look at it from a subconscious point of view. And that's what I'm trying to tell you. I'm going to actually open your mind up to some other things just to get you thinking. Just to say, hypothetically speaking, we're going to analyze this from different point of views. 1. The event happened at the Oscars, which was the best Oscars I've ever seen. Okay? Hands down, it was the best. Great job. Now, I'm definitely a Will fan. Okay? Also, I kind of like Chris, but he's not like my favorite comedian. But I know if I want to hear some political things, I know who to listen to. But as far as acting and consistency and just the all-around, all-American, great guy, Will Smith was on the top of the list. Of course, Denzel is always number one in my book as far as actors. But Will Smith was really giving him a run for his money. If they had to trade off the baton of who's next, Will Smith was runner-up. Now, let's get back to the subject. Everybody has mixed reviews. Some people are thinking, okay, this was fake. Some people thinking that Will Smith actually really did hit him. He really was angry. He's a narcissist. Jada Pinkett had him do it. You name it, under the sun, everybody's thinking this. So, I've been back and forth on it. Okay, I've been like, you know what, I'm supportive of Will. He made a mistake. He should have never did what he did. But he did it. Then I said, I had to look at it again because it was really like bothering me to keep watching it. I was like, this cannot be happening. This is such a wonderful moment. And may I add, not to bring Kanye in here, but I kind of agree with Kanye. It's time for them to give Beyonce, her a big opportunity. If anybody should got the first award on this show, on the Oscars, it should have been Beyonce. Okay? This woman is phenomenal. I don't care what anybody says. This woman got it going on. You hear me? She got it going on. I love that video. That was just so spectacular. I mean, everything was just like on point. It was beautiful. She should have got the Oscar for Best Original Soundtrack or song, original song, what have you. She should have got it. Okay? Now, y'all, let me tell y'all something. I can change up anytime, okay? I do all kind of skits, all kind of change ups, you name it, I do it. But let me tell you one thing you ain't gonna do is politically correct me. Because I'm gonna say words that you be like, is that in the dictionary? If you can read pig language, if you can read street vocabulary. If you can read plain English, then you can get what I'm saying. Just kind of work with me here, okay? Back to what I was saying. I want to get to the point. So, if you ask me, I think Chris Rock needs to be thanking Will Smith because he just put him back on the map. Chris Rock is going to make so much money in the next, I would say 6 months. Because after this all come out, what really happened or what end up happening, that's going to go left. Number one, if you all look at the video, you could see it's really hard to tell if Will Smith actually hit him. He did hit him, He did hit him, but he did not hit him like a person that is really smacking somebody. He actually did what you call somewhat of a special effect, where he hit him, but it did not look like a fake slap. You know, you heard something. When somebody gets slapped, can you really hear it from far away? I don't think so. But I would say you probably can hear something because both of them had, well, Will Smith didn't have a mic on, but Chris Rock had a mic on. So whatever was going on the stage, it did kind of, you could hear something. However, I do think that Will Smith, if he hit him, he literally probably tapped him, but not enough to say, I am mad at you and I am hitting you because I hate you, because I'm upset with you about my wife. No. Will Smith did that to, number one, embarrass Chris Rock. Number two, to fool everybody. And number three, to pay back the Oscars for not nominating him. Did you hear what I just said? 1, to embarrass Chris Rock. 2, to fool everybody. 3, to get back at the Oscars. This was a plan. And just like Jussie Smollett, he had a plan, but his plan did not follow through like he imagined. And being a narcissist, you kind of go overboard with thinking that everything is going to go your way. And it doesn't. So, if Will really did hit him and he really was really upset, I am pro Will. Trust me, I really want him to get it together. And I really want him to change and to learn from this and grow from this. But I don't think this is exactly what people are thinking. I think it's half and half. Like a half truth, half fake, or did not follow through type of thing. I think this actually was somewhere in between that. First of all, he set out to go up on stage and to fake like he was really hitting Chris Rock. But he ended up probably tapping him. And Chris Rock kind of knew what he was about to do. He didn't tell Chris Rock he was going to hit him. But Chris Rock kind of felt like, I think Will is going to kind of hit me, but not hit me. And I'm going to play along with it. And that's what he did. He played along with this skit that Will Smith was trying to do. He really probably wanted to embarrass him, scare him, make the audience think that he actually was hitting him, but he really wasn't. Or he was hitting him, but he really wasn't trying to hurt him. If Will Smith was really trying to hit this man, he would have hurt Chris Rock. He would have hit him so hard, he would knock his tooth out. Even if he smacked him. And then he would actually turn colors. Now, I'm dark-skinned. But if somebody hit me, you would still kind of see the handprint, at least temporary, on my face. At least temporary. He's dark, so you would at least see the fingerprints of Will Smith on his face. You didn't see none of that. That's because I don't know if he hit him. And if he did hit him, he tapped him. And then maybe he clapped his hands, or he did make a sound effect somewhere. I have no idea. Because I know that this was not completely trying to destroy Chris Rock, or he was really out of control. I think Will Smith had a plan to just go up there, scare him a little bit, or like, I'm a fake like I'm hitting him so he could be embarrassed. And Chris Rock went along with it, because Chris Rock immediately put his hands behind his back as if, come on, you want to do something to me? Come on, hit me, because I want you to hit me. I really do. Because then that way I will be the victim. He wanted to be the victim in this whole thing. You know why? Because that's going to get him ratings. Okay? That's going to help his career. He hasn't been seen in 5 years. He's been off the map. He's always been a little envious of Will Smith. And he always been a little jealous of Will Smith and Jada Pinkett. That's why he's always throwing daggers. I'm not saying Chris Rock is a complete hater, but he might be a little bit of a hater, which a lot of the people in the business probably are. Will Smith is at the top of his game. Everybody is just want to see him just completely torn down, which is unfortunate. You know, it's like we as black people, we shine like a silver dollar. People look at us like we stand out. You know, whether we do good or bad, we stand out. Especially when we do something bad. They blow it up. And that's sad. But I will say that Will Smith definitely have to take the responsibility of putting this on and not letting anybody know, because he's the one that's going to suffer the most. You know, his career, his reputation, you know, his family is going to suffer. This is just going to be a hot mess. But what I think they should do is come clean. Will Smith should say, you know what? My intentions were not to really hurt him or hit him hard. I just really wanted to embarrass him so people can laugh at him versus us, or versus me and my wife. I really want people to laugh at him. I want the joke to be on him. Okay? But it ended up not going that way. It went kind of to the right or far to the left. And it ended up being where people thought I was really serious and I had some emotional problems, and that wasn't the case. So I had to follow through on the whole show and act like I was really upset, like I was crying, so people can have sympathy for me. And it just kind of went the wrong way. And then one roll of lies carried on and carried on and carried on, and it just became a big old tumbleweed. And now everybody is just taking it way out of proportion. And that's why I think Chris Rock did not file charges, is because he is enjoying this ride. He knows that this is going to make him millions of dollars off of playing the victim. And everybody is falling for this mess. And I know, a smack or smacking somebody is abuse. Okay. But I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not trying to make this lightly, but I will say a smack is really not a big deal. Okay? He didn't hurt the man. He didn't have no bruises on his face. He dropped the charges. Let's just keep moving. Why we keep on this? Now it's becoming the tumbleweed. Now it's becoming a Jussie Smollett type of situation. And that is why Chris Rock said, do not involve the police, because I don't want y'all to be having me go to court, taking me to jail for lying, and and taking Will Smith for lying. We're not getting the police involved in this at all. And that is why, because somebody is not telling the 100% truth. There's a flaw here. There's something fake going on. I don't know what it is, but it's not right. Now, I'm saying I'm not 100% right. I think I'm going in another direction to let people's minds kind of open up and see, kind of let your mind kind of wonder a little bit more. Go in the subconscious about what a person is thinking. You know what I'm saying? If you get deep, you know what I'm saying, you can go underneath the surface and know that sometimes people might not know exactly what's going to happen, but they play into it because they know they're going to benefit from it. So Chris Rock knows that he was going to benefit from this hit. He saw Will coming. He knew, he had an idea what he was going to do, but he trusted that Will Smith was not really going to hurt him, and that security or somebody was going to come running or something was going to happen. But then again, he might not have cared. They might have had a conversation before the show, and then Will said, look, man, or Chris could have called him and said, man, are you going to have a problem with me talking about your wife? And he was like, kind of, but we're going to give people a run for their money. Go ahead and say it. Just be prepared. Just be prepared. Or be surprised. You never know what conversation they had before this. These people have been knowing each other for over 30 years. We don't know what they do when they're not in front of Hollywood. We don't know if they have conversations. Everybody is trying to make a buck. Will Smith and Jada Pinkett intentions, if they are faking it, allegedly, okay, or hypothetically speaking, I don't guarantee anything. I'm just giving you my opinion, okay? I am not a judge. I am not the police department. I'm just trying to get y'all minds to open up a little bit, okay? That's why I'm Lady 2 Cent. I'm putting my 2 cent in so you can put your 2 cent in. But when it all boils down, our 2 cents is not going to really count. It's just going to open up people's minds to think a little bit further into what's really going on. Whether we right or wrong, all we can do is guess. But I will tell you this. There's dead fish in the water. Something is not smelling right. You understand? This right here is not a black and white situation. It's not even a gray situation, somewhere in between. This is something of what you call a premeditated situation, and then someone knowing after the fact what you're going to do, and they participate in it. That's what's going on. That is why Chris Rock did not want to file charges, because Will Smith did not really hit him. He tapped him. And what I mean by tap, he hit him where it would not hurt him. He did that on purpose. But it made it seem like he really hurt him because the way his body moved, he really was dramatic with it. And then Chris Rock was dramatic with him. He turned his head like he really slapped him. This is the entertainment business. These people get paid to fake. Come on now. Everybody, these are actors. This is not me and you. If somebody hit you and it's not supposed to be real, we gonna be like, wait a minute now. That didn't look real. I gotta do that again. These are professional actors. They do their own stunts. Come on, people. Will Smith had just had a class with a little boy showing him how to actually hit somebody or smack somebody. Come on now. Will Smith was not intending to hurt Chris Rock. It's just carried on, and then he did not think about the outcome of what happens after he smacked Chris. He just thought it was going to be a joke. He was going to sit down, and then Chris kept going. And the comments that Chris made after he left the stage, he was like, okay, I got to complete this. So he went into the dramatic scene. He got himself riled up so he can start crying. You know what I mean? And get so upset. But the reason why I know this is not completely solved is because Jada Pinkett did not make a move. The only time she moved when she saw when she saw Will Smith come back and I seen her body language when she started moving forward. I knew she was laughing. That's because they did not plan on this to be serious. Will Smith was smirking when he came down. He was not planning on this to be serious. Then when he seen the audience reaction, he was like, oh no. I got to carry this all the way now. Because everybody's reaction changed and he was not expecting people to look like that. So everything changed in the room. Then his energy changed. So he had to go in a whole nother character. These are professional actors, people. Jada Pinkett said nothing, did nothing. You know why? Because she does not want to be liable for lying. Nobody can say that she lied. Nobody can say that she told Will to go up there. Nobody can say that she did anything. The woman is smart. Okay? And let me tell y'all something. I ain't trying to bring in no stereotype, but a black woman who see a man about to go up there and beat somebody up, we getting up with them like, come on, babe. Come on back. Come on back. Don't do it. We don't care who watching, because we already know that's our man, that's our check, that's our life. This is media. Sit your butt down. Now. And they're going to cut to commercial. Okay? Because they're going to see the black woman get a little ghetto. Sit your butt down. No, we're not doing this. Come on now. But she didn't do that because it was all an act. It was all planned out. Before they left that house, they said, you know what? We're going to get the Oscars. Okay? And we know Chris Rock going to be here. We're going to set the Oscars up and we're going to set Chris Rock up. Because they both messed you up, baby. They messed you up in 2016 when they talked about you. This is payback time. This is payback time. So, cute little Jada. That's my girl, though. She just sitting there like, yeah, we gonna fool all of y'all. All y'all up here, we got y'all in the palm of our hand. And y'all can call that a narcissist. Y'all can call that people ego tripping. Y'all can call that some crazy people. I don't know what you want to call it. But let me tell you, it's pure genius. It's pure genius. They fool all of you all. So don't get y'all underwears too tightened up, because these people know what they're doing. And at this point, they really don't care. Will Smith, he upset. You know why? Because his family is getting involved. His kids are probably retaliating, telling him, Dad, why did you do that? They telling y'all one thing, but they telling their mom and dad something else. Trust me. They going straight ballistic. Especially, I could look at his son and tell that he probably done went off on his dad. I could just look at him and tell that he don't be playing. He don't like he be holding nothing back. He just tell his parents straight up the biz. Like, y'all acting like little kids right now. What's going on? Why you make a fool of everybody? Now, he telling us something else, because you know what? When you loyal to your family and just like, you know, when you big time, or when you loyal to your family, you are not going to put your family business out on the street. No matter what. If you go off on your family members and you really care about them, and you want to keep your business in your home, then you going to wait till you get home and tell them off like never before. So he's hearing it from his family, but they're not telling you because it ain't none of our business. Because we just spectators. Okay? It ain't none of our business. We all just talking, something to do. But I can surely tell you, Jada Pinkett knew everything that Will Smith was getting ready to do. She was waiting. And she gave him the cue when to go up there. And and if you want to look at another angle, Chris Rock already knew that they were going to come up, that Will Smith was going to come up there, and he knew that he was going to smack him. Because to me, he stood in a position as if, I am gullible. I am, what's the word? Different words you can use with that. I am open. I'm vulnerable. Let me tell you something. I don't care how small you are. I don't care how uh, where you come from. I don't care if you black, white, blue, green. Ain't nobody gonna stand there with nobody walking up to them full force, looking dead in them in their eyes, and gonna stand there with their arms behind their back like the police got handcuffs on you. No way. That's the setup right there. There's certain slight little things you need to look at. Why was he standing there with his hands behind his back? You think I'm gonna stand there with my hands behind the back with Will Smith, big as he is, and he mad at me coming up there? No. If I can't fight him, I'm getting off the stage. Okay, bro. I'll be backing up. Okay, bro. I understand what you. I've been putting my hands up, like, okay, bro, don't go there. Don't go there. Just back up. You would have heard me. Or I would have been going off the stage, like, okay, security, y'all need to get him. And the cameras would have been cut. That's why I'm telling you all, don't believe everything is black and white. And right now, it ain't even gray. It's not even no in between. It's somewhere way left field or somewhere way right field. So let's do a conclusion. 1, either Will Smith really did hit him, but he was not intending to hurt him, because he did not leave a mark. He did not really punch him to the point where he was in pain. He wouldn't need an ice pack, even with a slap, because the way that hand moved back, he would need an ice pack on his face. His face was not swollen. He had no mark on his face. I don't care how dark you are. You're going to have some type of swelling, blue, red, something. Nothing. That's number 1. Number 2, Jada Pinkett was sitting there. Ain't no black woman gonna sit there with their man going on stage about to embarrass her and him. Not me. Honey, especially if I'm from the streets, and Jada Pinkett is not from no Beverly Hills, honey. She might live in Beverly Hills, but she is not from Beverly Hills. Okay? And Will Smith ain't he's not either. Okay? So what that tell you? It was planned. Because there's nobody going to sit in their seat that comfortable with their man going on stage and about to make a fool of himself. And he's about to get an award. Are you crazy? No. This was planned out. But it did not go the way Will Smith wanted it to. And that's why he had to keep going. If you guys don't wake up to this, please listen to me. This is not a black and white situation. This is not a gray situation. This is Will Smith and Jada Pinkett saying, we're going to get all y'all back for messing with us. Okay? And we're going to get Chris Rock back. We're going to embarrass him. But in this situation, Chris Rock became the victim. And Chris Rock took advantage of the situation. He said, okay, come on, Will, hit me, because I need a check. I need a check. And because his sales, he really didn't have, you know what? Let me just back up a little bit. Now I'm getting ready to start it because I'm getting too excited here. Chris Rock had a show the next day or 2 days after that. After the Oscars. It's already planned out. You tell me. Did you all see that theater that it was supposed to be in? Excuse me. It was like a regular comedy club. Small. Like a 2-story little small building in between another small building. Very tiny. The theater was small. I mean, I used to do theater and acting. I performed in a theater bigger than that. or maybe that size back in the day, doing acting, doing some theater and plays and stuff. That theater was not that big. And being Chris Rock, you would think that he had a much bigger theater. No, you know why? Because he ain't made no money lately. Since this quarantine, he ain't made no money. Everybody been having it hard. Comedians probably been having it hard. A lot of them have not been consistent. And he's one of them. Yes, we know Chris Rock. Everybody who's 30 and up know Chris Rock. But let's keep it real. He ain't been working lately. But the one that he envious the most and the one that he be throwing shade of hate to, he's going to help him out. So he needs to be thanking Will Smith right now, if you ask me. Now, I know Will Smith needs to say sorry if he really hit him. But if he tapped him, no, because that was all in that. But he do need to apologize to the Oscars, to all the nominees and the winners, and to people in America and everywhere else. He do need to apologize and say, you know what? I meant this as a practical joke, but it went too far. That's it. Be a man about it. Jada Pinkett too. I was in on it. I knew he was going to do this, but it went too far. And then Chris Rock, you need to admit that punch or that hit did not hurt you. It didn't hurt you. You didn't feel nothing. You might have felt the tap. But let me tell you something. When somebody smack you, even if somebody halfway smack you, that don't feel good. I could tap myself right now, and this don't feel good. Can you imagine Will Smith coming across your face 50 miles an hour, smacking you? You know that hurts. That will hurt. His jaw did not really move. Something ain't right. But I will tell you this. I'm hoping that somebody will come clean. Now, maybe Will Smith is waiting for Chris Rock to say, I really didn't feel nothing. Ain't no problem. It was like he hit me, but I'm not in no pain. Say something so that way people can ease up on Will. Or Will, you need to come out and say, my intention was not to hurt Chris Rock. I just wanted to make him feel kind of embarrassed. And I wanted to just make him feel like, you know what, the joke's on you. Like I'm turning the tables on you because you've been turning the tables on me. And I want to make you feel like a fool right now. But this has been like a whole mess. This is like a Jussie Smollett copycat. This is like all over again. Come on, y'all. We just got